Welcome to the weekly Homicide Report, the weekly program where we talk about all the people that needlessly died at the hands of another person. I'm glad to be back and able to do this video this week. Had a small issue with my account being suspended over a video I posted over a month ago, but I think I have a better grasp of what type of videos get me in trouble, and I deleted any that I thought might be a problem, so hopefully we don't have this issue again in the future. So on to this week's graph. The temperatures are dropping, and so is the body count in Chicago, which had only 7 homicides this week. The last time they had single-digit murders in 1 week was back in April. Philadelphia saw an opening to allow itself to finally beat Chicago. They added 13 homicides this week, almost twice as many as Chicago had. Let 'em go Larry is feeling pretty good about that one. Baltimore added 3 homicides. If they stick to the current pace, they should finish this year with a few less murders than they had last year when they had 338. Milwaukee had 2 homicides this week, which is their lowest weekly total in over 2 months. But don't let that small number fool you. They have had 27 more murders today than they did at this time last year. Washington, D.C. also had 2 homicides. With as much killing as they're seeing this year, they're surprisingly 3 fewer than this time last year. And good old Minneapolis, Minnesota had 1 homicide this week. They have 16 less murders this year than they had at this time last year. There were 9 mass shootings last week. I did a video covering all 9 of them. Summer is over, and hopefully the mass shooting numbers can stay below 10 a week for a while. 5 children under the age of 11 and 17 between the ages of 12 and 17 were shot and killed. The number for the teens is lower than we normally see, but the little kids is a little higher, although the weekly average is closer to 6. There were 18 defensive use of a firearm incidents reported. I didn't cover any of them due to the fact that my account was suspended for a few days, but I'll get a video out on those in a few days, as this information is very important for people to hear. On to the murder-suicides. Now, these are just the ones done with a gun, which the majority are committed with a gun. So far in week 40, we are at 524 for the year, and that's an increase of 9 from last week. Well, that's all I have for you today, but I'll be back next week, as long as my account doesn't get suspended again, with the week 41 numbers. Until then, have a great week, and I'll catch you next week. Support this channel and pick yourself up some original crime-related apparel. Look for the link in the description.